So since the car is beached, we're going to have to just get it together so we can make the last 30 feet into the garage. I'll show you. Let me flip you around here. So, we're going to chuck this into Sandra, and hopefully we can drive her into the garage. Okay, so sorry about my finger there. There's the new axle. And I didn't put the drift pin in the transmission side. You can just see the boot there. I didn't put the drift pin in because we're in very suboptimal area here for working. So got the monstrous 32 mil. I think it's 32. Yes. Tighten this up, reattach the steering and the ball joint down here, hammered that bad boy back in there, and we're gonna hope we can drive it like 30 feet. So there you go, got the axle nut in there. Hopefully you can see that. Didn't hammer it. Eventually we're gonna hammer that into this little tooth here that kind of prevents movement. And we're gonna reinstall, oh geez, sorry about the sun. I'm gonna reinstall this guy. Hopefully we'll be able to use the new yet broken steering bar. See a little bend in it there on the inner tie rod, but hopefully it'll be enough to get us in. Reattach sway bar. It's hard to do stuff in the camera. That right in, and do that up with a wrench. And finally, we will hopefully we can do this one-handed through the camera mic. And that would be the steering. Get that guy out of there. Don't cross-threading on video. Tighten that one up. Well, gotta get the jack. Oh, geez, how did that happen? Alright, well, then you put the tire on. Well, it turns out that the steering knuckle wasn't as bad as I thought. Originally, I thought it was just so rusty and old that I needed a new one. But a little bit different outcome. Still ruined. I'm going to point that out. Steering knuckle is still pretty well ruined. But anyway, I'll show you a close-up in a second. Well, here is the post-mortem on Sandra. The bearing is actually not horrible. But anyway, the post-mortem, let's see if I can do this. If you carefully look in there, you can see the top of the old ball joint is kind of rust welded right in. You just replace the whole thing. I suppose you could get in there with like a Dremel tool or something to that effect, but I think it'll just be easier to, you know, replace it and get a brand new bearing pressed into the replacement part. I can probably put this on eBay for 50 bucks and make some of my money back. Looks like another car project is coming to a close. I know I didn't do much filming because there was quite a lot of problems. I basically replaced the whole suspension, sway bar, brakes, left the calipers, they weren't leaky, so new exhaust system, and the whole steering knuckle business. The only thing I'm waiting for is that hub assembly. I ordered from California, so it won't be here till Wednesday.